Hey, Kaya, you mob. I don't even know where to start. But, you know, first of all, I just want to say condolences to all the nyoongars in Perth that lost someone this week. We had 4 people pass away, you know, by alleged hangings. And, like, one of them was my little cousin, who's got, like, 4 kids. The government just don't want to do anything about this. You know, like, we got all our kids sitting in jail, you know, in a men's prison. We got all of this death going on around us, you know, and we got a funeral tomorrow. Like, there's funerals every Friday or Thursday for our people, you know. And it's just like, what are we supposed to do? Our hands are tied. This West Australian government, boy, they're so racist and so ignorant to what's going on here. You know, Department of Corrective Services won't even work with our people. You know, we had a young one pass away in our maximum security prison last night, you know, and his only crime was he was a ward of the state. What's he doing in a maximum security prison? He was a kid, he was only 20. You know, like, I don't understand how this government can continue to ignore our people. And so I'm calling on everyone. I'm calling on all yous mob. All yous mob, right? We had enough. Are we going to keep letting our people die all the time? Eh? And just let this government get away with it? Because I'm getting calls left, right and centre for everything that's going on, you know, in this state. And this is wrong. This is wrong. You know? And Nyoongar Radio, you know, that fucking Wayne Binder, you know, he ignores everything because he supports the land council and we don't. You know? Who is he, you know, to turn around and dictate, you know, the community radio, you know, through his personal views? That's not his job. So I'm calling on PDAC, you know, and Uncle John Penny and Uncle Marianne. I'm sick of ringing all yous mob about everything that's going on with Nyoongar Radio and in our community, and nothing's being done. What, the funding body, what, they in Wayne's pocket too, sitting up his quan or what? Because I can tell you right now, Nyoongar Radio want to start supporting our people properly, you know, and I'm in a poxy mood right now. You know, we just lost my little cousin this morning. You know, her kids found her hanging, her kids, you know, and like, this is just wrong. You know, like, the government don't even give a fuck. You know, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to be violent, you know, and run amok and start smashing things and burning things like they did in Los Angeles with the Rodney King bashing? You know, is that what we're supposed to do? Because I'm just about ready to run amok. I've had enough, yous mob. I have had enough. I get calls all the time, about what's going on with our people here, you know, and this government don't even care. They in the midst of a state election and no Aboriginal issues have even been spoken about. You know, 4 deaths in 1 week. You know, that's only 1 week. Like, you know, and there was more deaths than that. That's just the 4 hangings this week. You know, and like, what are we supposed to do? Like, honestly, you know, because my heart is breaking and my spirit is tearing apart. Because there is, you know, only so much we can do, and we've had enough. Like, you know, far out. You know, like, I'm lucky. You know, I have the spirits to keep me up. You know, they won't let me break. And yeah, I can get emotional and I can cry, but I can never reach rock bottom because they just won't let me. Because I have a job to do for our people. You know, but how much trauma and how much heartache do our mob have to go through before the government actually listen? Because I tell you now, I'm about ready to march through these streets and start doing something, boy, I tell you, because I've just had enough. I've just had enough, you know? You know, my little cousin this morning, man, you know, now there's 4 kids that got no mother. 4 kids, man, you know, and the government don't give a fuck. All our kids, our boys are sitting in Hakea, you know, and they're fucking kids being abused and bashed and flogged and chucked in isolation and 24-hour lockdowns and the rest, you know. And corrective services don't give a fuck. Like, none of them care. The government don't care, neither do their public servants, because they just there for the pay, you know, for their pay. All the people, you know, who really do anything, you know, are the ones who go above and beyond that. You know, the volunteers, the ones who might get paid but they do more work than what they're actually paid for, you know. And I'm calling on yous, my boy. You love being a nyoongar? You love your people? Why don't yous all get off your holes and start marching with us and start doing something? Instead of ringing us up when something happens. You know, come along and support. You know, when there's something that hasn't happened to you, but it's just because it's your people. You know? Because far out, boy, this is starting to get on my nerves, boy, true. You know, and I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. You know, but there's that naughty spirit there in the background, you know, that just wants to smash, you know, and wants to break stuff or do, oh, I tell you now, it's so hard to keep that naughty spirit and tell him, shh, you know. I don't even know what to say for once, you know, like this Marianne McKay speechless, daddies. I don't know, but something's got to be done. Something's got to be done, and soon, you know. And if you want something done, man, you know, you need to come and join us, because this election coming up on Saturday, you know, and what, you know, what Colin Barnett going to get in again? The big nyoongar who pretends he's white, you know. I don't know. I don't even know. My heart is breaking, you know, and my spirit is crying. And it's like, what are we supposed to do? Like what? You know? You know, this is wrong, you mob. You know? And something got to be done now. You know? One thing everyone needs to know is, you know, WA, our nyoongar people are dying at a faster rate than the rest of the country. And why? Why? Like, why? You know? Our people in prison are dying, you know, 10 to 15 years younger, you know, than the average for an Aboriginal person. Like, why? You know, why are our people not getting access? You know, they talk about closing the gap. Why don't they close the gap with the prison system and the juveniles? Where's all the diversion and preventative programs? Where's all our cultural healing centres so we can heal our people? Aboriginal Lands Trust got the biggest mob of land there, and they can't even give us spots of land to build cultural healing centres on. You know, here, Department of Corrective Services got 1 residential place for our kids. And you want to know how many beds is in there? 4. 4. And we got nearly 200 kids in jail. Like, and 4 beds. 4 beds. They got bail hostels and stuff in Victoria. They got funding over there for their programs. Why don't we get it here? Why? Why? We in the richest state here, aren't it? Big mining boom and all, I know, and no money coming our way to fund our programs, aren't it? You know? We know what our people want. We know. Not the government, right? We know. And not one mainstream channel has interviewed any Aboriginal elders or any Aboriginal community groups or any Aboriginal people in general for anything to do with the state election. So what, we just forgotten once again? Forgotten once again? You know, what, the government don't care, our people are dying, you know, while they sitting back laughing. You know, another blackie dead. They don't give a fuck. They don't care because they want us all dead. You know, they scared of our culture, man. You know? I don't know, you mob, but I don't know. But I just had to put a video together. I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted, you know? And not because I'm tired of all the work I do. I'm exhausted because, you know, like, too many deaths, man. Too many people are dying while everyone just sits back. Sits back, man. Fuck the drugs and the alcohol, you know? I mean, ganja not too bad, but fuck the hard drugs and alcohol, man. Like, I don't understand how our people can just sit around while this is happening and it's okay. I just don't understand. So all you nyoongars, you know yous feel the way that I do. And how we all, like, yous know that. So why is everybody sitting quiet, man? We're not a scared people. Yeah, we may be traumatised, but fuck, man. Like, get up. You know, get up. Start getting up, because I've just had enough. I have had enough, right? And I'm sick of this. So the government of Western Australia, whether that be the Liberals again or Labor, but hopefully the Greens, you know, The government, soon as this election's over, you wait, because next time Parliament opens, we got to be marching on Parliament, and yous might better be prepared for us, because Marianne has had enough, and I'm going to start rallying all the people, and we're going to come up there. So they want to watch out, but my kids are calling me now. I got to go. All right, I'll see you later.